This aquarium plant maps up practically all nitrates and nitrites and decreases the rate of ammonia within your aquarium. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, welcome again to another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. Welcome to my channel. Now you all know that I have outdoor systems where in which I have tilapia, convict cichlid, jack dempsey, goldfish, to name a few type of fish in which I have, right? Now a few days ago I came home and I realized that I had about roughly 6 or 7 convict cichlids dead within this pond. The water was really stink, really stink, right? And I did not have any aquarium safe water to actually change the water that existed within the space, right? I did not have any aquarium safe water because I had just filled up the 1000 gallon container with the intention of doing some water change this weekend. Okay, now water was smelling really stink, and I saw some of the larger ones here. The large ones I are looking at now, probably about 4 of them dead, and about the smaller ones, about 3 of them mashed out, crushed out, like they have been dead for a bit. I have been neglecting this pond for a while. I've been putting most of my energy into my tilapia setup on my aquaponics, right? So I try to calm myself regarding what I must do, because if I did release the water, so as to get rid of the the high bio load that existed within the space, I would actually run into problem, because I wouldn't be able to replenish the water at that given time. So what I did, remembering some of the research that I did regarding ELODEA densa and the hornet, what I did, I just got some in my hand, a heap of them in my hand, and I placed it within this pond. Now after placing it within the pond, the water still smells stink, right? Yeah, it smells really bad. But and please note that this is one of my ponds that only has air filtration. I change water regularly, but I only have air, so it's not like the tilapia pond that has bucket filter with different media in it that would actually collect the waste. This is practically the fish actually living in their poop. Roughly about 7 days, so I do changes. I'm in the process of getting a pump, so I'll talk about that another time, right? So this water is really kept clean, up to based on past standard, right? So I place the ELODEA densa and the hornet in the pond, and the next evening when I return home from work, guys, you wouldn't believe the water smell normal. There was no stench, there was no other dead fish, and the fish seemed to have actually gone through that phase, right? Gone through that phase in the sense that they were doing, like, their health wasn't at risk. The ammonia spike had been minimized as a result of replacing the hornet and the ELODEA densa within the pond. After doing some more reading, I realized that this plant, ELODEA densa especially, right, it can act as a means of neutralizing harmful bacteria that might live in water spaces. For example, sewage, right? So you can place ELODEA densa within a bucket of sewage water, and within a couple of weeks that water has no more dangerous bacteria existing in it, because the ELODEA densa have actually neutralized everything. I don't know if I probably need to go in more science, but I realize that the videos in which I do regarding science, not much persons watch them, but the ELODEA densa somehow they utilizes the the water, the thing that is in the water, I don't know if you call it bacteria or minerals or excessive whatever, right? So therefore the fish can live within that space. But you know, I would not go as far as to get sewage water so as to do this experiment, right guys? So this was like a grand opportunity for me to share, you know, that it's true, it works. ELODEA densa is a great means of managing your bioload within the space in which you're at. A piece of the ELODEA densa will go out of proportion, may go out of your aquarium. I mean, like fill up your entire aquarium. And one of the reasons for that is that the bioload is so much that it actually grows each time it uses what comes from the bioload. So you need to check out your aquarium. If you find yourself with ELODEA densa and it's growing really rapidly, I mean, like you have to be clipping it regularly, yeah, you're gonna have to check your aquarium to see, do some water testing to see what is it that is propelling the growth. Yeah, thank you very much for stopping by, guys. Yeah, and my pond is okay now. I lost the larger fish. They were like the first set of fish I got in 2016, 2015. I think it had to do with the filtration system, but they just have to learn to adapt right now. Their pond was this originally, but I did some change around and they are no longer in this pond. Right, this is the original Oscar pond. Bye bye guys, catch you next time. Yeah, I'll cover the pond so as to minimize leaf dropping in the pond creating another issue. Peace out, catch you next time. Bye bye.